What bullshit.
Hell, oh. No. Hello everybody, welcome to Mike's Mike. My name is Mike and we are doing our Week 7 Australian Survivor Champions vs Contenders recap, but this time without lighting because the battery died. Love that. So we're just gonna have to deal with this fantastic shadow here and like a little bit of a bag moment. You know, these bags are Gucci. I can't even afford my eyes. What a mood. Before we start, I just wanted to say thanks for snapping on that last video. Like, y'all really came through with that 58 likes and like 400 views in like 4 days. Like, y'all out of control. I would ask you to calm down, but I don't want you to. Keep going, honestly. All right, T. That was such a shit pun. So on Monday night's episode at the start, we had Benji pretty much running a one-man show in terms of confessionals, just Benji after Benji after Benji. First he was talking about how he was quaking when Lydia went home. He was like, yo, we done fucked up. Like, we were on the bottom 3 there. Like, me, Robbie, and Lydia, Robbie, and I had no idea that we weren't in the main group, and hence, therefore, QED didn't know Lydia was going home. There was a lot of clips of Benji saying that he was now realising that Matt was running the show and Matt did all the Lydia votes, told everyone to vote for Lydia. But little does he know that Queen Shane done did that shit. Icon. So even from the first like 0.0001 of a millisecond of the episode, they were already pushing a Benji vs Matt narrative, which carried through the whole week and is going to carry through into the next week. So y'all better get used to it. Also, controversial opinion here. I'm just going to say it anyway. I'm so crazy. Benji's facial hair is almost out of shit territory. Like, I know, I can't believe I said that. He's like trying to pull off that like, I play saxophone in a band look, and I think he's nearly got it. Maybe he plays the banjo. And to round out Monday night's Benji moments, I thought it'd be good to let you all know that Benji does in fact have a new analogy now. It's the masterpiece. He's going to paint the masterpiece with all the paints. And his paintbrush, does that mean please, does that mean that we're done with dethrone? Queen, kings, the royal family has had enough. The royal family wrote to me. I got a letter from the Queen. She was like, can you please tell Benji to stop saying dethrone and saying all these Queen related words because it's really messing up our Google search SEO. Benji, please. At least as part of all the Benji moments, we actually got another 1.25 seconds of Monica. Thank the Lord, we actually get to see Monica some more. Like, have they forgotten that she's on the show? Because I sure as hell haven't. But yo, I'm legit mad about that shit still. Like, I looked up how many confessionals everyone's had so far in the season, and Benji has like 780. Like, well, he has like 40, but whatever. And Monica has like 4, and I'm like, why? She's obviously doing a good social game. Like, why are we not seeing anything? What the hell is going on? Why do they consistently do this every season? Like, y'all ain't cute with that shit. So, you know when I said I was done talking about Benji? Well, in fact, I wasn't. I've written down strategy, question mark, 3 question marks. You know, that's a big question. But like, I'm just not sure if Benji actually has strategy, or are they saying he doesn't have strategy? Because like his strategy with Robbie before was vote out the contenders while on the contenders tribe so that they can link up with the champs and be in with the champs. But now Benji's saying that the plan all along was to get to merge to vote out the champs. And I'm just like, am I watching the same show? I'm confused. Is this the block? That was my first, okay, go off moment. Just in there like, okay, go off. Second, okay, go off moment was when Sean was saying that Benji's her plan B. And I'm like, didn't we just have last week a narrative of Sean trying to get Benji out? Yo, where is the consistency? And then we're getting the storyline of Sean protecting Benji. I'm like, did I enter another plane? I feel like so many things have been happening the last few weeks where I'm like, am I still in the same reality that I was a month ago? Like, I feel like I've just entered a new plane and all this weird shit is happening. Exhibit A, Sean protecting Benji. A quick 20-second summary on Sean's moral dilemma. She had to choose between a small ass bag of veggies or a big ass bag of veggies, but the small ass one had like an advantage, like, of fucking course. She's going to choose the advantage. And the advantage was that she could have half. What am I doing? Like, why am I doing liturgical dance? I'm sorry for this. That she had half the weight in the hold up the plate thing. Oh my god, rhymes. Half the weight. Yup, hold up the plate. Yup. And with that advantage, she ended up winning that shit. And I was sitting there like, oh my god, you don't want to be winning 2 immunity challenges in a row. Like, that's how you get a target on your back. And they're hell like throwing up signs throughout the episode that it was going to be Matt versus Robbie. But I'm just sitting there like, they've said 0, zip, zilch about Matt's idol going into this Matt versus Robbie elimination. Like, y'all really think Matt's gonna go home and they're not gonna like potentially talk up the like chances of him being blindsided with an idol? That ain't it. Also, Benji telling Matt that he will write Robbie's nickname down as a sign to Matt to show his loyalty was very reminiscent of, I think it was Jared underlining his vote last season. I was like, deja vu. Again, the plane. Are we re-entering 2017? I mean, I probably wouldn't have worn this shirt in 2017, but green's not really my colour. Green's not really my colour, I say, as I literally have like this colour of headphone. Oh, is this a vibe? Am I a DJ now? What the fuck am I doing? At Monday's Tribal Council, we had Robbie saying, I played breakup alliances. And I'm like, that's literally not what happened. But mind you, Robbie did make some solid points. And another key point is that Monica was asked a couple of questions and she was very, very neutral in all of them. Like, she didn't name names. She was saying things like we or like they or as a group. Like, she didn't want to single people out. And I'm like, seen that shit before. And I've seen that person win. So going into Tuesday's episode, I was like, is this going to be another 40-40-10-10 episode? And you might be wondering, what, Michael, what's a 40-40-10-10 episode? 40% Benji, 40% Matt, 10% challenges, 10% everyone else. We started Tuesday with a nice little birthday moment. Like, if I'm on Survivor and it's my birthday, which wouldn't be the case because Survivor's filmed at the start of the year, my birthday's in December, don't you forget it. But if it was my birthday and I didn't get an ice cream Freddo cake, there would be words to production. Also, I don't think it was like meant to be put across like this, but when Monica hugs Commando, there's like the next scene Commando like, I'm like, oh my god, me. Then we had a reward challenge and Shane was taking no prisoners. She was knocking people out left, right and centre. I guess key takeaways from that challenge is Matt won, took Sean and Fenella to a nice little spa date, and we also had Shani saying, if you win, I have long hair that needs to be washed. Relatable. Well, I actually got my hair cut last Sunday, right after I was done editing the video. If that gives you any sense of how much I hated how I looked in last week's video. So at the spa reward, they were hitting that cheese. They were hitting that chocolate. They were hitting that champagne. And Fenella's like, my favourite food groups. And I'm like, same. I love everything that starts with CH, including strategy and gameplay. And we had a couple of instances of Matt talking to Fenella, trying to get her into their group. And she was like, don't y'all be forgetting Shani. Like, Chanela is a package damn deal. Like 2 for 1. You can't have one without the other. So it looked like it was going to be a Matt versus Benji episode. We're getting all that talk. Like, Benji was trying to get everyone to like thinking about voting for Matt. And then Matt wins immunity. And I love that shit. I love it when everyone's like, let's vote for X. And then X wins immunity. And they were like, oh shit. Now we're going to vote for Y and Z. Guys, don't be sleeping on the sneaky editing of Matt now. Like, every single time he's on the screen now, there's villain music. Let's talk about that cursed challenge real quick. Like, y'all know I hate water. Y'all know I hate the ocean. And I do in fact also hate bars. So you know that lying under the bars trying to breathe is literally my worst nightmare. I was sitting like in my hotel in Sydney, bougie life. I was sitting there watching the TV, and every time they would take a breath, I'd be like, and then they'd be underwater, and I'd be like, y'all want to breathe so I can breathe? Cast your mind back to last week when we had that dramatic ass, spoiler ass promo, and there was like Shani screaming in the challenge. Slightly lolled because the reason why she screamed was because a fish went past her head. I was like, that's also me. Me in the ocean, if anything, if I see anything, screaming. That's literally it. I guess my summary of that challenge is that shit cancelled. That shit's so cancelled. Like, I would have hated every second of that. But mind you, where the hell are my puzzle challenges? Can you believe we sent Sam home without even getting a proper like puzzle individual immunity? Like, what the hell? That shit annoys me so much. Like, I was so keen to see Sam absolutely demolish everyone in a challenge like that, but no, we didn't get it. Instead, we get more fucking water challenges. So the last 25 minutes of that episode, I was watching, but I was super confused. Was anyone else? I was just like, these clips don't really make sense together. Like, we had Sam telling Matt that he wasn't sure if he was going home that night. And like, Matt was kind of like digging into Sam about, I heard that you were throwing out my name. And I'm like, we never saw that. We never saw someone go back to Matt and say, Sam's voting for you. Like, potentially it could have been Monica, but I guess like the editors have a vendetta against Monica showing any kind of strategy. Then we had Sam spilling that truth tea to Matt, saying that Benji spilled the truth tea to him about them voting for Sam. That was a sentence and a half. So going to Tribal Council, the edit was all, it's a Benji going. And I'm like, it's a Sam going. Who's it gonna be? Definitely not Monica, Shani, or Fenella. So I'm good. Also, how's this for forward planning? Here's a clip I recorded on Monday night of my live reaction to into the last 5 minutes before Tribal Council. Why am I talking like that? What the hell is going on? Yeah, hi, it's me from Monday night watching Survivor. Just wanted to let you all know I have no fucking clue what's going on. I'm so confused. Also, maybe I should get changed. Okay, quick spoilery talk about that dumb-ass promo that I keep dissing. If you remember last week, I said that there is a clip of Commando wearing a special kind of necklace in the promo. That didn't happen in the last 2 episodes, which means it must happen this week, in which case he's definitely making it past Monday night, potentially even Tuesday night. I think they're setting up Monday night to be insane. Like, there could potentially be a Benji idol play, a Matt idol play, Commando winning immunity, or Matt giving Commando his idol, Shani using her advantage. Like, imagine if all that shit happened in one Tribal Council. I would probably combust. Sydney about to be on fire. So my rankings for week 7 going into week 8, I've got Monica at the top. Yeah, I did that. I don't make mistakes. Then I got Shane, Shani, Shan, the Sh trilogy, 2 to 4. Then I've got Fenella, so that's all the girls at the top. I said what I said. Then I've got Brian, Steve, Benji, Matt. Those 2 at the bottom, because if we have a double idol play, thems be without idols on Tuesday night. Alrighty, time for some Instagram comment talk. So if you want your thoughts to be read out in the video, or you want your questions to be answered, all you gotta do is follow me on the gram at Michael Messinio. It's up here. This side now. I got it right, guys. I got it right for the first time. Just follow me on there. When I put up the Q&A sticker at the end of Tuesday night's episode, reply your thoughts. Maybe you'll get in. So to start with, we have a double shot from Izzy Gunson. We have Shan and Matt are threats. Brackets, why aren't they gone? I'm interested by how other people would be thinking on the island when they see Shan winning 2 individual immunities. Are they just like, oh, she kind of got lucky twice? Or is it like, oh, she's really good at this? Like, why is there not much talk about Shan? So it could potentially be a winner's edit for her, or it could be a later down the track blindside edit at like a top 4. And who do you think is safest out of hashtag Chanela right now? I think Shani, potentially. I think Shani has a better in with Benji, and Fenella has a better in with Matt. But I feel like there's going to be more heat on Matt, less heat on Benji. So maybe Shani's safe? I don't know. Either way, we won't get a double vote out of those 2 this week, because one of the big guns is going to go on Monday. So potentially we could lose one of Chanela on Tuesday, but at least we're not getting the double. Kate Changi says, that water challenge made me so anxious I was screaming. Did I write this comment? Because that's literally exactly how I felt. Survivor Memes says, Benji can suck my ass. Then we've got Dan saying, is Benji a master strategist, or is everyone else just really oblivious? I just don't know anymore. I feel like maybe Benji thinks Benji is a master strategist. In terms of how we feel about Benji being a master strategist, I mean, I don't know if any of his plans have come through. No, he voted out Tegan, but then they ended up being an Exile Island moment. So I feel like Benji's trying his best, guys. Benji is trying his best to make moves, and we appreciate that on this channel. We appreciate effort. Thank you for listening to my TED Talk. Adam Matthews says, I'm sick of Benji and his Madonna accent that comes and goes with the breeze. You did not just do that. Bradley says, Monica is flying completely under the radar. We stan a sneaky icon. Yes. But hopefully the sneaky edit ends this week. If the sneaky edit goes another 2 episodes and Monica's still in, she's definitely not winning. But if it stops now and we suddenly get like a ramp up in Confessionals of Monica, then potentially there could be things happening there. But let's hope she gets more screen time. Alrighty gang, we've made it to the end of this video. If you liked it, leave that like. You know what it is. If you got something to say, you know what to do. You leave a damn comment. Then you got to follow me on Instagram, respond to the Q&A on Tuesday night. And I hope you guys enjoy the next 2 episodes for week 8 of Australian Survivor. I think they're going to be spicy. They're going to be feisty, and they're going to be nasty, and it's going to be good for me to talk about. I'm looking forward to it. So have a good week, and I'll see you guys next week. Peace out. Bye.